Okay, good morning, children. So, in the last class, we have seen kinds of sentences, isn't it? Okay, so kinds of sentences we have seen in detail. And which are the three kinds of sentences? Simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. Okay, so what is a simple sentence? Simple sentence is a sentence which contains one main clause with a finite verb. Okay, only one finite verb will be there, that you have to keep in mind. Only one finite verb and one main clause only. Okay, and that is called a simple sentence. If more than one finite verb is there, you cannot call that a simple sentence. It will be called a complex sentence. Understood? Okay, and next one is a complex sentence. Complex sentence is a sentence which contains one main clause and one or more subclauses. Okay, so one main clause and one or more subclauses. Main clause only one in number. Okay, if more than one main clause means it is not complex. Okay, one main clause only, but subclauses can be either one or more than one. Okay, if one subclause only, that is also okay. It will be complex sentence. If two subclauses are there, that will be also called a complex sentence. That examples we have seen in the last class. Okay, and last kind of sentence is compound sentence. And we know that in complex sentence, when we are combining the main clause with the subclause, we use subordinating conjunction. Okay, so main clause is combined. Complex. One main clause is combined with one or more subclauses by using which kind of conjunction? Subordinating conjunction. Okay, don't forget subordinating. Subclauses, subordinating conjunction. Understood? Okay, so main clause is combined with the help of, main clause is combined with subclause. Subclause can be one or more than one. Okay, that will be combined with the help of subordinating conjunction. And which are the subordinating conjunction that we have studied? Okay, a lot of subordinating conjunction. Because, since, as if, where, whereas, then what else? A number of after, before, then till, until, if, unless. A number of clauses are conjunctions are there. Okay, so these conjunctions are used to combine the main clause with the subclause. Reasoning for adverb clause, we know which are the when, where, why, and then as if, unless, because, since. All these will be used for adverb clauses. Noun clauses, we know that we use that, what, if, whether, why, etc. Okay, so these are the conjunctions that we use for noun clauses. And for adjective clauses, we know who, whose, whom for person, and which for things, that for both persons and things. And rarely we use when and where also. Okay, so these are the conjunctions that we use for all these three clauses. We don't have to separate whether it is adjective, adverb or noun clause, but in that clauses lesson we have studied a number of conjunctions that we use to combine the subclause with the main clause. Okay, and those conjunctions are called subordinating conjunction. So in complex sentence, one main clause combined with one or more subclauses by using subordinating conjunction. Understood? And in compound sentence, two or more coordinate clauses. Okay, sorry, not complex, compound. Okay, so two or more coordinate clauses joined by using coordinating conjunction. And I hope that all of you remember coordinating conjunction. When we say, first thing that should come to your mind is fanboys. Okay, so fanboys. Mainly we use fanboys. Other than that, some other conjunctions are also there which will come under coordinating conjunction. Okay, so two or more coordinate clauses joined by using coordinating conjunction forms compound sentence. So here, an easy way for you to remember. What is it? Triple C. Just note this down. What is this triple C? First C. Two or more coordinate clauses. This C stands for coordinate clauses. Okay, two or more coordinate clauses combined with coordinating conjunction forms what? Compound sentence. Understood, children? Okay, so this 3C's. Okay, 3C's, it's very easy for you to remember. 3C's. Which are the 3C's? Two or more. First C stands for coordinate clauses combined by using. Second C, coordinating conjunction. Third C, which will make a compound sentence. Okay, so two or more coordinate clauses combined with the help of coordinating conjunction forms a compound sentence. Okay, by heart this in mind, triple C for compound sentence. Okay, so it's easy for you to remember that. So first C stands for coordinate clauses combined by using coordinating conjunction forms compound sentence. Okay, so 3C's are there, that is compound sentence. Now we'll do one thing, we'll just do some examples for you to identify which kind of sentence. Okay, so this is pretty good, clear to all of you, I hope so. Kinds of sentences to identify. These are the clues for you to identify each kind of sentence. Okay, so now a few examples I'll write and you have to find out which kind of sentence is that. Okay, the story that she narrated contained a great moral lesson. Identify. So always remember the clues that I have told you to identify, whether it is simple or complex or compound. Okay, so first one, the story that she told contained a great moral lesson. Okay, the story that she told contained a great moral lesson. Okay, next one is we expected Mr. Madhav to win. We expected Mr. Madhav to win the election. Okay, next third one. So try to find out what kind of sentence is this. Okay. He is not only, see, another easy way for you to find out is that if it is, of course, simple, it is not possible, but complex and compound, it's easy for you to by identifying the conjunction. If any of the subordinating conjunctions are there, you can see, you can understand that that will be a complex sentence. If any coordinating conjunction is there, it will be a complex sentence. So that is the second way for you, or addition for you to identify the sentence. Okay. In addition to the other clues that I have told you, this is also one more clue. He is not only a good counselor, but also a good speaker. Okay, next question is as soon as he expresses a desire, as soon as he expresses a desire, it is fulfilled. It is fulfilled. Next, fifth question. finding the climate, finding the climate of Shimla favorable, she decided to stay there. Okay, next last question. Go by the metro, go by the metro, or you will get late. You will get late. Okay, so I've written 6 sentences here, and it is very easy for you to identify which kind of sentence each one is. Okay, if you remember all the clues that I have told you, simple sentence, one main clause with one finite verb. Don't forget, one finite verb. Non-finite verbs can be there because it won't be considered as main verb. Okay, only finite verbs will be considered as main verb. So, one main clause and one finite verb, that is simple sentence. Complex sentence, one main clause, one or more subclauses combined by using subordinating conjunction. That is why I have told you all the subordinating conjunction you should be very much thorough with. Understood? Same as a coordinating conjunction also. Okay. And compound sentence, two or more coordinate clauses, triple C. Okay, two or more coordinate clauses combined by using coordinating conjunction to form compound sentence. Okay, so these are the clues. Do keep in mind, and after that read it and find out. Okay, so first one, the story that she told contained a great moral lesson. First thing you have to find out whether it is one main clause only is there or one main clause and more than that, or which is the conjunction that is used there. Okay, so by looking at the story that she told, so we have found out one verb is there, contained. Okay, as she told, contained. Again, one more verb is there. Okay, so two verbs, and we can see that one conjunction is also there. Got it? Okay, so here we can see this is the subclause and this is the story contained. After taking out the subclause, you know that the main clause again will be a completely meaningful way. Okay, so the story contained a great moral lesson. Okay, so here we can see one main clause is there and one subclause. This is the conjunction that we have used there. And here also one verb, and in the main clause also we can see one verb is there. So what kind of a sentence can it be? It is a complex sentence. Okay, one main clause and one subclause. So this is the main clause. This is the main clause. Okay, the story contained a great moral lesson is the main clause, and this one is the subclause. The one which is in the box is the subclause. Here the subject and verb is there. Okay, children, understood? Okay, and second one, moving on to the second one, we expected Mr. Madhav to win the election. Okay, first pick out the verb expected. Is a verb. Okay, any other verb is there? We expected Mr. Madhav to win the election. To win, is it a verb? Is it a finite verb? No. To win, to infinitive. Okay, so this is a non-finite verb. So we have understood that only one verb is there. If only one verb is there, that means what kind of a sentence can it be? It will be a simple sentence. Okay, we expected Mr. Madhav to win the prize. So this is a simple sentence. Understood? This one is a non-finite verb. Okay, so don't take it out as a finite verb. So only one finite verb we expected. Expected is the verb and this is the subject. Okay, so this is a simple sentence. Okay, and third one. He is not only a good counselor but also a good speaker. This is very simple. I told you, if you remember the conjunctions, you can easily identify. And we know that here we have a conjunction not only but also. And not only but also conjunction will come under coordinating conjunction. So coordinating conjunction, where we use coordinating conjunction to form a compound sentence, to combine the coordinate clause to form a compound sentence. Okay, so he is a good counselor, he is a good speaker. Okay, if you split these sentences, the sentence will be like this: he is a good counselor, he is a good speaker. So when we combine, he is not only a good counselor but also two qualities for the same person. Understood? And not only but also coordinating conjunction is used there. So this is a compound sentence. Okay. And next, moving on to the fourth question. As soon as he expresses a desire, it is fulfilled. As soon as. One easy clue is there. As soon as. What kind of a conjunction? Subordinating conjunction. Okay. And first, finite verb. One main clause. And next is fulfilled. Okay. So we can see that two verbs are there, two finite verbs are there, and one subordinating conjunction is there. So one main clause when it is fulfilled, as soon as he expresses his desire. Okay, so again an adverb clause, that means subordinating conjunction is used to combine the main clause with the sub clause. This is a conjunction, so this is a complex sentence. If two main clauses means, if two finite verb means it will be either compound or complex. Okay, and if it is complex, the conjunction will be subordinating. If it is compound, this conjunction will be a coordinating. Okay, so these are the number of clues that you can use to identify the kind of sentence. And the fifth one, finding the climate of Shimla favorable, she decided to stay there. Finding the climate of Shimla favorable, she decided to stay there. Can you pick out the verbs? Finding, is it a verb? No, this is a gerund. Okay, there is no helping verb. If helping verb is there also, only you can identify this as a verb. Okay, finding what? The climate of Shimla favorable. So this is a gerund. So there is no verb here for climate of Shimla favorable. Only one verb, decided. To stay is also there, but to stay is it a finite verb? No, it's a non-finite verb. Again, to infinity. So only one main verb is there. The remaining, the whole thing, there is no finite verb. We can see in the sentence. Okay. So what kind of sentence can it be? Only one main verb with a, only one main clause with a finite verb. What is it? Simple sentence. Understood, children? Okay, only one main verb. Okay, finding is not a verb, it's a gerund only. So that is why it's a simple sentence. Okay, and the last one, go by the metro or you will get late. Go by the metro or you will get late. Very easy. And the conjunction or, fan voice, for and nor, but, or, yet so. Coordinating conjunction is there. One verb here, then we'll get another verb there. Okay, so you go by the metro. One independent clause. You will get late. Next independent clause. Two coordinate clauses combined with the help of coordinating conjunction forms what? Compound. Don't you find this simple? If you remember the clues. Okay. So please, my dear children, we have done 6 examples here. Other than that, when I started with the kinds of sentence also, I have done a number of examples, and the clues, number of clues I have told you to identify which kind of sentence is there. So please do keep in mind all those clues and try to identify the kinds of sentence. So you have a big only one exercise is there, but that too a little bit big one. So only you need to identify. Okay, so what you have to do is, the easy one is you have to underline the conjunction. Then it verb and the conjunction. Underline the verb, circle the conjunction. That is easy way. Okay, so later on also when you go through those questions, you will get a clear idea. So underline the verbs in the sentence, only finite verbs. Okay, in each question, underline the finite verb, and if conjunction is there, circle the conjunction. That is the easiest way for you to identify whether it is simple, complex or compound sentence. Okay, okay children, so do those exercises and the answers we will discuss later. Okay, thank you children.